Hey YouTube, your girl is back. Your girl is back with another YouTube video. All right, you guys. Thank you all. It's my you guys. Oh, it's been a long day. But I am gonna give some people some time to get on in. It's your girl Night into J, and I am back with another video. I know it's been a little while, honey. It has been a little while, so I am glad to be back with y'all. And we're gonna catch up on some things, honey. We are going to catch up. Now, if you are listening to my beautiful voice and you are not subscribed, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn those post notifications on. That way you'll be notified every single time I post. Hey, what's up, Frederick White? What's up? What's up? It's been a minute. It has been a minute. Y'all come in and say hello, hello, so I can know that you're here watching. Hey, Lady Devereaux. Hey, D Brown. Hey, hey, hey. Thumbs up the live on your way in. And yeah, we're going to get into it. We are going to get into it. Thank y'all for joining in here with me tonight. We're going to catch up with the crew, honey. We're going to catch up with the crew and see what's been going down on these YouTube streets, okay? We are going to see what has been going on. I've been gone, but I see, baby, things have not changed, and so we are going to get into it. And then I want y'all to tune in tomorrow because, honey, I don't know if any of you all follow my mommy content. Hey, Renee Shepherd. But I also talk about the Mummyana, Strong Mummy, Chrissy, Jazzy Life. If any of you all know who they are, baby, they got a whole war going on right now. So we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. But today we're gonna catch up with honey, Lele done started back up, child. Raw sound like she trying to throw in the towel on arguing with everybody and their grandmama. So we're gonna get into some things, baby. Yes, D Brown, honey. Hey, Kiana Ivy. Hey, hey. Yes, honey. YouTube has been on fire. YouTube has been on fire, baby. I'm like, what is going on? All right, so we're gonna start it off with Miss Lele, child. Now, y'all, I was scrolling down my Facebook, just scrolling. And you know how when you're watching different people lives on Facebook, and of course, hey, Linda Johnson. Hey, hey. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, when you watching YouTube, or not YouTube, when you watch different people lives on Facebook, everybody live will just start coming up. And I seen Miss Lele on there screaming and hooping, hollering about Treese again. And I'm like, Lord, I thought she said she was going to a more positive side. What the hell is going on? What's going on now? Hey, Von 75. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you for joining. But yeah, I was like, my God, lady. What? Hey, Angela Brooks. Hey, hey. But I was like, what is going on now, honey? Hey, Lisa T. Thank you for joining. Hello, hello. Thank y'all for hanging with me tonight and talking with me. So we're going to get into it. So yes. So I saw her on there and she's going off on a tangent, screaming in the camera, talking about people is harassing her mother. They're going on her mother's page when her mother's trying to do her prayer hour and they are harassing her, and she's pretty much trying to allude to the fact that Treese is still bothering her. And I'm like, girl, can you just give it all the way up, baby? Okay. Okay. Hey, Bernadette Baker. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. But I'm like, shouty, ma'am, can you give it up? I mean, what now? Like I said, the YouTube streets have been on fire, and my girl Treese, honey, she just been chilling. She been chilling, baby. She has been doing her photo shoots. She has been, did a beautiful photo shoot with her kids. She been hanging out. She been posting some of her old videos that I used to love when she was making the peach cobbler, and she was making when she used to make those little slushy drinks. Treese has been on straight chill mode. Okay, now unless Miss Lele knows something I don't damn know. I have not seen Treese bother nobody as usual. But here this woman go yet again on here screaming, hooping, and hollering, talking about she's been harassed by somebody who want her man. Girl, don't nobody want that damn man but you. Okay? Hey, Hey, OC girl. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Okay, like don't nobody want that damn man. You done came on here and pretty much reconfirmed that he ain't hitting on none, just like Treese told us that he went hitting on none. This man done went upside your head, embarrassed you to the highest degree, had you on here with the whole DV situation. You was lying, trying to cover it up. Then you had to come out and say that he did go upside your head. All this was going on, and you really think this you really think that she wants to trade places with you? You really think that you over there with the prize, ma'am? Is it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And D Brown says, why does she think everything is trees? It's a lot of people don't like her and Coco. Exactly. Like, ma'am, you literally got into it with a whole sector of people who you were once rocking with. So many people came out and dogged you and drugged you, and it revealed they really never liked you anyway. So out of all the people that may be harassing you at this point in life, why you gotta keep pinning on this woman? Just give it up. It's been damn near 2 years. I think it has been 2 years. It's been 2 years almost. And y'all still have not ended this woman. Let it go. It's not going to work, baby. It's not going to work. It says, no, she hates. She's definitely hating. I'm talking about hateration, holleration, baby. She is hating. The haterade that she is drinking is full to the rim. Okay. Like, girl. Yes, she is at it again, Linda Johnson. Yes. Exactly. Don't nobody want that damn man but you, baby. Don't nobody want him but you. I promise you. And them delusional people that be over there in his chat egging him on. It says she's looking for views and followers. That's the plan, to go on Facebook and try to turn people against trees. Right. You was just on YouTube up here waving the right flag, agreeing that people were doing the most, harassing and talking about Treese every day. You was just over here, trying to be, peaceful and, up here trying to give people words of wisdom and, letting people know that you can't change people by bashing them. And here you go again, starting the same shit up. And the plan, in my opinion, I think her plan was, okay, well, the YouTube streets get a little bit too hot. Let me go on over here to Facebook. Maybe people will be more on my side. Maybe the narratives that I'm trying to push will work better over here because people don't really be in the loop of what's going on YouTube. So maybe they'll feed into my bullshit over here. See, the YouTube streets caught on. They caught on and they went rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? So let me try to tote this thing on to another platform so me and my man can continue to eat off his ex name. Because the rent got to be paid. That's what is giving. That is what is giving. Okay. Jealousy, pure jealousy. I mean, at that point, that's all it is. Jealousy. Hey, Rudy. Hey. Did D come in here? Hey, D. Hey. Vaughn says a lot of content creators' views are messed up on Facebook. Yeah. Yeah, Treese was just talking about that today. So it would make sense that she's trying to rile this back up. That definitely makes sense. D Brown says she's been gone for a good minute. Now she's back with her mess. Yes, like the last we heard of you, you were turning over a new leaf. You actually were making some valid points. The last we heard of you is just because it was coming from you. We couldn't, we really couldn't respect it, but you were really making some valid points. And now you're going to stir this shit back up. And you're like, if she could, I'm promising me and him can break up today and he still will want her. Baby, she don't want him. Why just get it through your head? This man, because of one of the primary people were talking about Latrice before, the whole her and Coco falling out. But that relationship breakup really gaslit all of this that has turned into a wildfire, a forest full of wildfires that is today. And a lot of people became invested in hating her based on that breakup. And that was really, the primary catalyst for a lot of this drama. So why would she want to Why would she want to go back to that? What is desirable about going back to a man who you gonna have to take care of? What is desirable about that? I just don't understand. It says, oh yeah, they're suffering. Neither one of them are making money on the platform. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He stated several times that he getting frustrated and he need people to, tune in and support. You know what I'm saying? So, it only makes sense that this is, another shenanigan that she's trying to rile up. But it's like, girl, you get on here and you want to dog somebody else and make it seem like you're so above it, then act like it. Why you keep starting this woman ain't think about you? It says, what happened to moving to another sector? I don't know what happened to her, honey. I don't know. Your guess is good as mine. It says she forgot how she got most of her followers through Shrek. When she cut ties with them, of course she lost subs. Right. And that's how you have to be careful how you build your platform, because you built your platform off of a hate for another woman. And when you turn on some of those people that, were once riding for you based off of you keeping up hate and instigating with this woman, of course, you're going to face a setback on your platform. But if you're somebody who really stand for something, if you're really a stand-up woman with some dignity and morals, you wouldn't even feed back into that. Even if you did feel like, there's still maybe something going on behind the scenes that, she may have something to do with, which I don't know why you would feel that way. Even if you felt like that, baby, that storyline, that narrative has been drugged through the mud. It has been played out. It has been stretched thin. You did not have to come on this platform and start that shit back up. Okay, because it's given very much. Listen, look at me. Lisa T says, why pay rent now? Coco said rent have been getting paid. Okay, that's what he said. That's what he said. The real Fifi said, now what do you think about her wig? Child, now y'all know I'm a wig connoisseur. I don't really watch her like that. So I'm just assuming that, she be working and stuff. So that's maybe why it's not all the way together. But I have no comment. Maybe she just be getting off work and she don't be having it, done. Yes, yes, very narcissistic, very narcissistic, most definitely. Hmm. Definitely, definitely, definitely. All righty, let's see. Hey, Rudy. All right, it says she keep messing with Trees, but Roz and them talk bad about her kids and her. She's not addressing them. All it is, she's jealous. Exactly, because they rode you harder than I've ever heard Trees ride you. Now, Trees done got on here and gave it to you way back when, but she's been moved on from your ass. You know what I'm saying? She done got a tour with 50, 11 more people since then. Now they went in on you. They was talking about your parents and they was talking about every damn thing. So if you're going to crank anything back up, it would make more sense to crank it up with the people who you most recently had a conflict with, who were dogging you out and talking about you like it wasn't in. You know what I'm saying? Versus getting back on here starting with somebody who ain't thinking about you. Hey, Miss Shelly. It says, what is Gator still hiring? What it is, Gator is still hitting her across the head. Now she back with yelling Eliza. Something going on. Something going on. Cause I'm like, ma'am, you just was on this positive wave. You said that, you was moving on, you going to a different sector, you ain't studying this, you ain't about to be bashing nobody every day. So what's up? Like where did the change of heart come from? I'm thoroughly confused. It says now she's saying people are attacking her Pastor Mammy. I know that Pastor knows something wrong with her child. She's using Lele and Coco for Facebook followers. I mean, yeah, because this is the thing. I cannot imagine, being a pastor, or a minister, or I could not imagine being on a really good walk with the Lord and doing His work, and my child is on the internet screaming and hooping, hollering about somebody ex-girlfriend. Like, I'll have to sit my child and be like, baby, listen, I know you grown, and I know just because, because don't get me wrong, I have my best friend is a pastor, and she know, like, listen, if somebody got me effed up, they got me effed up, but she also knows how to be the voice of reason. And if something is not worth the energy and the time and the negativity, then she's gonna not be afraid to counsel me and let me know, like, girl, that ain't even worth it. So for this to be your child carrying on like this, which, I mean, she's an adult, so she's gonna do what she wants to do, but it's like, it I would be embarrassed. Okay, embarrassed. Yes, big mad about them photo shoots. That's what it gotta be. Like, that is what it has to be. Miss Shelton says she's infatuated with Trees. Very scary. She needs to get a protection order against her. Yeah, she needs to get something because that woman literally, like, ma'am, you do know that the person who you're talking about, we see them on live every day. We pretty much see them go live multiple times a day, and we have been right here watching this person that you're speaking of, and we haven't heard anything of you. We haven't heard this woman utter or whisper your name or even allude to anything about you. She has been on a whole different wave, so I don't get where the accusing her of bothering you is coming back up from. Like, let that go, ma'am. Let it go. Let it go. I think you better let it go. Just let it go. Okay. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. It says something going on in that house, but she's not going to come on YouTube with it no more. She's just going to put Teresa in. Right. It's definitely something going on. There's probably some conflict or some feud going on, and she probably feel like, I don't know. It's given very much insecurity. It's given very much, ain't no way in the hell I would have another woman in my mouth, on my mind, the way that she talk about this damn lady. Don't get me wrong. I have beefed with somebody ex before, right? And it just, I would never, and in all of the arguments and behind the scenes falling outs we had, and almost getting a fight, whatever happened, I never had the desire to bring it to the internet. For what? Because all this is proven is that my man ain't shit. Because if a real man would have been shut this shit down, okay? Right. Ella was about the photo. She was definitely, it's giving jelly. It is giving jelly. It says, "Nah, she was about to eat that Wendy's cup while sitting in the car yelling. I wonder if she's using drugs. She's mental. She did that out of nowhere." It's given very much, baby, is everything okay? Like, it's something else that you getting mad about. And you taking it out on the wrong person again. Something like a TKO, okay? Okay, honey, that's that when the cookout getting good when they start playing that song, honey. They finna pull out the card table and everything, okay? Let it go, Miss Lele. Let it go. Lori X says she's hollering, "I'm so at peace." Then what you talking about? She pressing obsessed. Yes, ma'am. Because if you're at peace, I promise you, this woman over here minding her business, raising her children, you know what I'm saying? She ain't thinking about none of y'all. And that is what I just don't understand. It's like this lady literally can come on here and just live her best life and love on herself and love on her kids and just come on here with such peace and positivity, and people will still go out their way to try to make something out of nothing. Like, delusional, obsessed is what it's giving. Dee Brown says every time her and Coco go through something, she put Teresa in it. That's why I said something not right in that house. She really need mental health. Yeah, and it's gonna come out, baby. It is gonna come out because the way she was hooping and hollering, I'm like, damn, here you go again, hooping, hollering, and screaming about somebody ex-girlfriend. I mean, at this point, she lives in your head all the way rent free, honey. You might as well go ahead and get a doing life size a blow up doll for her or something. Like, goodness. Lynn Chandler says the other day the pastor mom was teaching about big platforms on social media being brought down. So she is into the mess as well, as it appears to be deals with Treese as well. Oh Lord, not the mama done got in on it. Not the mama. Jesus Christ. Hey, CC's life. Child. We shall see. We shall see, honey. It says Coco was live the other day. She called him. He acted like he didn't want to talk to her. You can tell Coco is still boiling coffee and steaming her with the yam. He gives very much abusive. Yes, he gives very much abusive. He gives very much manipulative. He gives very much just sorry. He gives very much lazy. Give very much want to easy come up. And it's kind of like any man of any decent caliber would have, stepped up and put an end to all this catty back and forth. And it's not even a back and forth at this point because, Miss Lele, you're continuing to come after somebody who is not addressing you. You're continuously coming after someone who hasn't said anything about you publicly in a very long time. So, with that being said, any real man would have been stood up and said, "No, ma'am, no, ma'am." You know what I'm saying? Let's chill out. Let's get it together. We're not gonna do that, but once again, people act like, there is a million things that you can do out here to make some money. There are a million different things. Like starting shit with somebody, arguing, harassing somebody. It's just something that you don't have to do. I don't understand. You child. Mm-mm-mm. Because people were not letting her mom for a long time now, and she knows that's why she tell everybody to go follow her narcissistic mom. Hey, no more drama. Hey, 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 Shonda Stalks. Hey. It says the pastor mom look like she have a mental problem too. Everybody ain't meant to be a pastor just because you preach about the Bible or you actually doing what the Bible says. That is true. That is true. And I haven't watched the mom, so I don't know. But if she over there trying to get in on it too, or what her daughter trying to start back up, ma'am, there ain't nothing godly about that. Ain't nothing godly about that. Okay, girl, driving and listening, honey. But yeah, I just was thoroughly confused to see her hooping, hollering, screaming, and yelling in the camera once again. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? You still talking about this girl, and it's people that have said words, have clowned you, have talked about your parenting, every damn thing. Everything. Now that segues me into Miss Ross, honey. So, um, child, yes, honey, Lori X, it is a damn shame. Now that segues me into Miss Ross. So I was, like I said, I don't watch her platform, but of course I always have everybody on my timeline, and I seen people posting, and it was my girl, Yep, it's me. I think she posted like, a little community post just basically saying how, Ross pretty much just tried to kind of let Sharita know, like, look, in so many words, I'm trying to be better than all this going back and forth in so many words, right? So she kind of was trying to let Sharita know, like, look, I ain't gotta stoop to everybody level all the time. So I went over there for myself to see what was going on. And well, let me get in some more comments before I get to the next topic. It says the pastor mom don't even like Coco, but she using him for Facebook followers like Mother Like Dollar. Yes, honey, minding her business and making her money, and they still mad. That's all she do is tell. I mean, that's all she. Yes, all she do is yell, honey. Okay. Hey, Miss Clean Up the Mess. Hey, hey, hey. As well, they liars ordained minister. Honey, she be screaming like one. Okay. It says Ross gave a fake apology to F with her. I don't believe that apology was sincere. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. And here's the thing. Here's what I feel about Ross. Like I said, I seen a community post just saying that she had to, it sounded like she was kind of trying to check Sharita. And I went and I listened to the timestamp that they had put in there. And to me, this is what I feel. This is my theory on Ross and the kind of change. I wouldn't say change of heart because she still is very much so out to get Trees, but I think that her trying to kind of tone it down a little bit stems from the fact that she really wants to just only focus on Trees. And I think that everybody coming for her out of nowhere, all these side arguments that have broken out are really, is steering her away from her main goal, which is to take down Trees. And I think that, because pretty much what had happened, if you all don't know, Miss Queen, I think her name is Queen Boss Davis, so sorry to hear, but she lost her fur babies, in a fire or whatever. And, that's so sad. Definitely my heart goes out to her. And, some people, I guess, were trying to put some negative stuff about it in the Ross, whatever, the sister circle, whatever. This is a little bit that I got from it. And she pretty much was just like making it known that, while, we can, people can disagree, or, while everyone on that platform pretty much knows that the bulk of what they do is talk their shit. she pretty much just basically saying like she didn't want to approve that because she don't want to go there. She's trying to be better than the people who are always continuously coming for her, because if she always stoops to their level, then she's going to become part of the problem. That's per perspective. And as she was saying this, she was slick trying to be, fake positive and fake motivational, because I feel like in order for you to truly embrace not being a part of the problem, and in order for you to truly try to change the narrative and do things differently, you need to right your wrongs and really take accountability for what you have done. There are people that you have told lies on, myself, that you still have not cleared, you still haven't cleared up. And yes, today, she did, get under F what you heard's post. So she did offer her condolences. So that was a nice gesture. But there's still a lot of other hurtful things that have been said, a lot of unnecessary things that have been said. And so before you try to pack up and move on in a more positive direction, similar to what Ms. Lele did, you need to first take that accountability. You can't just and like I said, I didn't watch her entire live, so I don't know exactly all of the angles of the conversations that were transpiring, but it sounds like she was trying to tell Sharita, look, I ain't gotta always go there with these people. I'm trying to not be a part of the problem. That's what I did hear her say. She's not trying to be a part of the problem. And I think that what people who are not trying to be a part of the problem don't understand is that there has to be accountability first before you try to move forward and not be a part of the problem. But I think that her angle is, I want to keep talking about Treese and all these extra side arguments, all these extra, all these other extra people that have coming from me and getting me out of character. They knocking me off the main topic. And I want to keep talking about this one person. And it's just too much trying to argue with everybody and their grandma. That's the tone of what she was saying. D Brown says, I believe you, Queen. If she see nobody won't talk about Trees, they're talking about everybody now. Right. I think that she really is getting kind of like, okay, I didn't come here for this. I came here on a mission to tear one person down, and now we getting sidetracked. And I really ain't genuinely interested in these other folks. I'm really only genuinely interested in Trees. I really just want my content to stay focused on her. But all these extra people that I keep arguing with is kind of getting in my way. So let me try to fake like I'm, let me try to present that I'm trying to be better than, or try to change the narrative, or let me try to act like I'm welcoming, different opinions on my platform. But in all honesty, I think she just wants to keep the conversation focused on Trees, and she getting frustrated that it ain't doing that. But anyway, in the midst of her talking about that, Sharita continues to interrupt her, and she's like, well, why you can't say what you want to say? Why we can't say that we think Treese is a what? Why we can't? I mean, it's just your opinion. It's just your opinion. And I'm like, lady, are you slow or are you damn dumb? Clearly, getting on here, spewing out negative, nasty rumors about somebody every day, all day, becomes distasteful and is going to eventually hurt your channel. And Miss Sharita, your friend Miss Ross, is trying to tell your ass that, look, I came here for one mission, and all this other shit gonna mess around and get me messed up. Okay, because I'm going there with everybody, and this is getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying? And in Sharita's, I don't think she processed that. Nobody wants to hear this shit every day. Like, she was like, why you can't say it's your opinion? Because we've already heard it 11 times. We've already heard how y'all feel about trees. We've heard that. It's nothing else. We don't. So y'all gonna get on here and say the same shit every day? You think she this? You think she that? Okay, we get it. You said it 50,000 times. You know what I'm saying? Lisa T says no. She sees people sending her info to HUD, Social Security, and her inciting. Oh, yep. Because the inclusion guru, shout out to her. She did do a very informative post. And she had a very good point. Like, Roz needs to, like, ma'am, you need to stop your shit. Like, you are stoppable at some point. Don't think that just because they ain't struck your channel yet, or just because they ain't, came for you yet, what you're doing is not conducive or positive. Okay. And people can eventually do something about that. One Sweet Tea says, but talking about Trees is the cause of backlash. That's the issue. Yep. Yep. Boss BJ says, because Sharita is a troublemaker and she want her YouTube followers to go up. After a while, her and Rock gonna fall out next. Yeah. Cause she was like she kept trying to like direct the conversation back to, you can say what you want to say, but your Roz is obviously sitting up here telling you like, look, I'm trying to be better than that. I ain't got to go to the gutter with these folks. And Sharita's on some shit like, no, no, say like, no, no, nobody wants to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? No, you do need to change the narrative. You do need to change the tone. You do need to welcome other opinions on your platform. Because if all you're going to do is sit around and talk about nasty, disgusting rumors about somebody and their children all day, and you're not going to welcome any type of difference of opinion, and all you're going to do is talk about the same rumors over and over and over again, what value is that adding to the platform? That shit is going to get old. That's why all these other side arguments are breaking out, because at the end of the day, this shit was negative from the rip. All these extra beefs, all this stuff that has started is because people were rallying up against one woman, trying to bring her down for no damn reason at all, and the shit is never going to work. So that's why all this negative stuff is spewing up out of everywhere, because people don't know when to let the hell go. D Brown says, exactly, Queen, you on point. I was thinking of something. I was thinking the same thing. Wow, right. Like, you know, that is Rita's job, to chase everyone away. She is so she can focus on trees, but Rita can't handle it. Yeah, it's just like she kept trying to redirect the conversation back to say what you want to say. And it's like, no, the lady's trying to tell you without telling you, look, ma'am, I gotta change this shit up. Okay. I can't just keep people, if I keep on with this bullshit, I'm gonna be arguing with somebody new every damn day. You know what I'm saying? D Brown said they would not last too much longer. Yeah, I don't see it either. That's gonna be a falling out again, because to me, Sharita is getting very much thirsty. She's getting very much thirsty. They said I was damn thirsty for just getting on here doing my commentary, trying to be a voice of reason. But no, that's the definition of thirsty. Like, ma'am, it's nothing else that you can say about this woman and her damn kids. We know how you feel about her. We know it's nothing else to say. You're gonna get up here and say the same shit every day. She's nothing has happened. You've put these rumors and accusations out, and she's still thriving and she's still doing wonderful. Sit down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot believe these are women who have damn near grown kids, sit on here worried about what somebody else is doing day in and day out. And then when people come out and want to say, hey, this is not right, let's do the right thing here, all hell break loose. Like, no. Boss B said, I understand where Roz is coming from. She don't want to be the cause of an argument all the time. Sharita wants the views and followers. Right, right. That's pretty much what she was trying to say. She was trying to say, like, look, if I get on here, and this is not to, I still don't respect her for how she did me, but I could understand where she was coming from, because it was kind of like, this, I have to change the shit up, Sharita. I can't keep sitting on here and getting into these petty ass arguments with everybody and their grandma, all because people don't agree. At some point, I have to welcome a different opinion on this platform, or all this shit gonna go out of damn drain. And that's what she was trying to tell her. And Sharita just wasn't trying to hear it. I'm like, this is really sad that you're so damn thirsty to keep some negative shit going. Your friend is telling you, let's change it up for the benefit of this platform, Says, yes, this is good. Thank you. It's the way you put this out for me. Kudos. Thank you. Thank you so much. Boss B just says Ross even agreed with Tanya when Tanya said she wanted to let things go and not argue with people all the time, because it just doesn't make sense. It's a difference between doing commentary and we're all voicing our different opinions across different platforms, and we're just all trying to stand up for whatever cause we believe in. If that conversation can stay level-headed and productive and and respectful, if everybody can end the lives agreeing to disagree, that's one thing, right? There's nothing wrong with having platforms that are in favor of, or maybe be calling out. It's nothing wrong with the idea of those platforms. It's just people take it too far every time. People don't know how to leave the conversation on the live and go on about their business after it's done. It always turns into, well, let's dig up this person information. Let's dox this person. Let's put out rumors on this person. Let's you know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like is becoming overwhelming for Ross, because it's like, shit, I came on here trying to attack this lady in peace, and and all this extra shit is just veering me away from that. But what Ross has to also understand is that's why you should have taken a different approach from the beginning, and that's all platforms like myself, and that's all other people were trying to say. It's nothing wrong if you don't support someone and you don't find their content something that you enjoy. There's nothing wrong with that. Different strokes for different folks. But when you get to talking about people kids, and when you get to doing putting out accusations on people, and just saying disgusting nasty things and accuse the people of the unthinkable, it takes a turn for the worse, and that type of content becomes undigestible. It's one thing to get on here and say, hey, this is what I see, I didn't like this is what I think this person should do differently. It's another thing to talk about things that we don't even know to be true, that could potentially ruin someone's reputation or really hurt their business and brand. And when it goes there, it's hard to come back from that shit. Hard. You thinking just like me, stab my mind. Right. I be in the cut just looking to put everything together. I still be going on. Right. Hey, Dookie Fight. It says, hey, now Ross see the play is going down for her. She's trying to regroup, in my opinion. Yeah, it definitely seems like she is trying to pull it back together, like reeling it on in. Like, look, y'all, this shit done got too out of hand. We over here every day. I'm having to get on here and scream to the top of my lungs and argue with all these random people that are coming after me, and rightfully so. A lot of these people started coming after you because you were attacking someone else. So you welcome you're getting back what you put out into the atmosphere. So let's just be clear on that. However, that that constant back and forth and arguing and cursing and hooping and hollering and doxing and investigating and all that is draining. And I don't care what anyone says, that will start to take a toll on you personally. And yeah, it could be, and yeah, it may seem like, the check's hidden and all this, that, and the third, but I don't care what nobody say. Your peace of mind is priceless. And she may be, and I just playing devil's advocate, she may be like, "Oh, wait a damn minute, this shit is really wearing on me. I can't do this. Damn, you know what I'm saying?" And it's like, but see, this is why is when people came on here with a positive approach, like myself and other channels that came on here with a positive approach. This is why everyone's so quick to, oh, you must be getting paid by Treese, and oh, you this, oh, you that. But no, sometimes we've been saying this. We've been saying that it's going too far. We've been saying that, whoa, 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 you don't have to like this woman, but damn, y'all going too deep. And now everybody want to start coming to their senses and being like, yeah, yeah, Ross. No, it should have been this way from the very beginning, and we probably wouldn't be here today. Hey, in Florida. Hey, hey, hey. Linda says exactly. She can't handle the pressure. Yeah, because it's only so long. It's only so long that people are going to rally together to report you for bullying and being, violent and being, and harassing someone. It's only so long that people are going to band together to try to shut you down before it actually works, because you're actually doing something over there that is wrong. Some of them conversations over there be going too far. It's been some stuff said over there that's just not right. You know what I'm saying? And I think that on her live, she was trying to explain that to Sharita, but Sharita just so damn thirsty to keep some shit going. It's just like, ma'am, give it up. Portia Wine, I feel like she can handle talking about Treese because Treese ignores her, but everyone else goes back and forth and she can handle that. Perfectly said, Portia Wine. Perfectly said. That's what it is. And that is what it is. I think she wants to keep the commentary on Treese because Treese is too damn busy living her best life that she ain't finna go there with her every time. You know what I'm saying? So she can get away with talking about Treese for about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 videos because she already know that, Treese got her own thing going. She actually has, other things going on in life besides worrying about somebody else. So she don't have time to stoop down to her level and argue with her every day, all day. But the other people that be coming for her do. They got all the time. They got the time to, to be trying to, to write a letter to YouTube and do what they got the time. You know what I'm saying? And everybody who's coming for her, a lot of people who are coming for her and trying to come for her platform, they have the right to do so because this is not positive. This is very much so a platform full of aggressive, negative, hostile people. You know how in the workplace, like when you work in corporate America, they when you go through different trainings, when you're onboarding and you do all these different HR trainings, and they kind of teach you about hostile work environment, and it's kind of like where like when, let's say you're in a group and you work in an office setting, and if you always have a clique of people who sit over to the side and laugh and whisper and roll their eyes, how you can really go down to HR and really get some corrective action or get some type of action taken against that coworker. It's the same thing. Everyone has the right to exist on this platform without feeling threatened or like they can't enjoy what they do without someone attacking them and trying to cause harm to them. Hey, Nikki Nicole, hey. So it's that same concept. It's creating a hostile environment for other content creators who just want to provide commentary on the same topic without being attacked. Miss Cleanup the Man says, I think Ross and Rita are being pressured to ease up. Yeah, as they should be. As they should, because it's getting too deep. Like, how many people addresses and information is going to get leaked? How many people are going to make threats across the platforms? And how many people are going to talk about each other's loved ones and say all these ugly, mean things before somebody actually gets hurt in real life? It's time to ease up. It's time to let up because it's all dumb. This all started because people were so obsessed with bringing down a public figure who ain't thinking about none of their ass. Lisa T says, who died in a point in California to be the mother of the year? On top of everything, if her advice isn't getting through after almost 2 years, and she should have went on down the road. Yeah, she should have moved along. She should have moved along. Like, you have been attacking this woman and trying to give her quote unquote advice for 2 years, like you said, Lisa T. If she don't give a damn about you by now and she ain't changed and she's still the same OG, then it's time to move on. That's the same thing for my content. I'm not going to get on here 7 days a week and just cuss and fuss and art. Like, I'm going to do this, when something interesting happens, we'll have that conversation. And I also try to incorporate other interesting content. So it's just not all focused on attacking one person, because at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do. It's only so much that you can tell people. Nobody don't have to listen to you. You're just another person on the internet just talking, you know? So it's I think that she's feeling the pressure, and I think that she's trying to make the content more digestible, because some people are really some intelligent people, like like the channel, the inclusion guru. She's an intelligent person, and people, and not saying that other people are not intelligent, but there are some people of really good caliber, who are like, look, I don't have to go to the gutter with you and scream and call you out your name and talk about your loved ones. I don't have to do all that, and I can still let you know that you're dead ass wrong. And it's easy to kind of dismiss the people who get on here kind of stupid to her level and going in on her and going tearing her a new one. It's easy to dismiss them and go back and forth with them. But when you have people who are really making some valid points and who really pointing out that, hey, I don't have to curse with you, I don't have to fuss with you, I don't have to rip you a new one, I don't have to do any of that, but I can politely let you know that what you're doing is not right, ma'am. And when you have someone that can elegantly communicate that and put it together in a way that really makes perfect sense, it's kind of hard to argue with that. It really is. And I think that she's not dumb. I think that she definitely knows that, okay, it's only so long that this formula and this way this shit is gonna last. It's only so long that I'm gonna be able to get up here and tussle and bust out. It's only so long. You know what I'm saying? Lisa G said also, it really gets under my skin talking about the children. Even though the kids shouldn't be on YouTube, they have seen and heard the terrible things that they are spewing about LA and the kids. Right. And that's what people fail to realize. Like, okay, yes, in the perfect world, we know that we're all adults. These are adult conversations. So kids technically shouldn't listen to it. But one day they, or not even one day, they have access to cell phones and tablets, and they can pull this up and they can hear the nasty things that you're saying. They're not dumb by any means, and it's kind of like, we got to start holding ourselves accountable as adults, and like, how do I want to represent myself on my platform? Do I want to be known as the person who's always cussing, fussing, arguing, and hooping and hollering with somebody, or do I want to know that someone who has a valid opinion, who knows how to, convey my thoughts in a very nice, non-aggressive way? And it's in my platform is full of people who are supportive and open to, differences of opinion without being aggressive. Like, which side would you rather be on? Would you rather that to me, the channel that is digestible, that is less hostile, that is more welcoming of different opinion, that is going to be the channel that's going to be around for years and years and years. But it's only so long that you're going to be able to thrive off of negativity and hate. Like I always say, it may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be next month, but one day that shit is going to get old and tired because it's too negative. It's too negative. Dookie Father said they will end their collapse soon. Texas take her up. Wait, yeah, because she sound like she was getting kind of like trying to get kind of offensive. Like, well, on my platform, I also let people have an opinion. No, on your play, and I don't, like I said, I don't tune into her regularly either. But the little bit that I've seen of your platform is the same formula. They don't want to hear nothing um positive or anything that's reasonably said about the other side. If you ain't on there, agreeing with 100% everything they say, if you ain't on there calling this woman stuff and accusing her and agreeing with the accusations, they shut it down and they be ready to them get your ass on up off there. And that is only going to work for so long. That gets old, very much so old. Nikki Nicole says it's exhausting, and those type of channels don't have longevity, or they are unable to elevate from it because no one will ever take them serious. Right? Like no one is ever going to, like it's already hard enough getting people to kind of support other types of content. Like once you build your platform around one certain thing, people like that, and so they're just drawn to that. So it's already kind of hard trying to differentiate your channel and bring variety on the platform. But if you started off with negativity, hate, and straight up hostility, and people get addicted to that, oh baby, wait till you try to be positive. Man, them people gonna throw a damn fit. Because there are some sick people out here who really that makes their day. There are some insecure, jealous, miserable people out here who their life is probably miserable. And they probably ain't got nothing going on. So they just want to pick apart someone else. And that is crazy. That is crazy. Crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. It says while Roz likes to speak on Tree's parenting skills, I do not see myself or any known person taking her advice, as I do not agree with her parenting style. Yeah, I do. That's what I'm saying. Like, she's her thing is, well, I'm just trying to give her advice as a mother. Well, ma'am, who said that we wanted to follow your advice? We don't know what the hell. We don't really know how you raised your children, because all that you have shown us, yes, don't get me wrong, you have one successful child, you have another child that's okay in school, okay, cool, and you have other children too. But at the end of the day, a lot of people have kids that have gone to college, and have gone to the workforce, and have gone, to do other things. At the end of the day, we don't know the ins and out of the morals and the values that you've raised them with. Because I'm sorry, your one of your child just got on here and straight told all type of lies on me, all type of damn lies, and didn't give a damn. And then try to be like, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm somebody told bold-faced lies and love to scream out that she a damn lawyer, but be telling damn lies. You know what I'm saying? You and your children, I'm not even going down that rabbit hole, but either way it goes, it's kind of like, so, or, one can argue that you teach your kids to lie and harass people. So everyone has their own parenting style. Everyone has their own way of doing things. And You cannot beat your way of doing things into somebody's head. That's just not realistic. You know what I'm saying? Truth be told, so you're right about that. Yeah. You know, I'm pretty sure if we have a magnifying glass and we comb through everyone's life story and their everyone's life with a fine tooth comb, everyone can find some error in someone else's doing. But it's kind of like mind your own damn business, okay? Know, if everyone would have learned how to pull back and just let entertainment and content be content and stop trying to pick apart people's lives and change them and like you Dr. Phil or somebody, we wouldn't even be this deep in. Lisa T says exactly. Her relationship with her lawyer daughter haven't always got along. Yeah, like that was, I remember when she was first getting into it with Treese, they were saying that it was some police reports and stuff or things like that. And I didn't know the specifics of it, but it's kind of like, don't act like you ain't never had rifts with your children. We are all adults here. You know what I'm saying? And everyone knows that raising children is not perfect. It's not always roses. There are times where you have hiccups. There are mistakes that every parent has made, or there are decisions that every parent has made that may not have been the best decision at that time. But you live and you learn and you grow from it. That's all you can do. And at the end of the day, one thing I can say about Teresa is we've seen her, make movement to try to do better by her children. Not that she was ever doing a bad job, because to me, I mean, I loved watching her and her kids in that kitchen cooking and interacting. But I think that we have seen her take steps to try to make sure she's protecting them, making sure that she's keeping them away from all the constant harassment of people calling defects and all of that to her house every day. She's made great sacrifices, and then on top of that, even with them being in a different location, she still makes sure that she gets her butt on that road and handles the business and take care of them and be with them all the damn time, even if they're in another household because of safety reasons. So we've seen her make steps in the right direction, even with her son, her oldest son. We know we've seen them fall out and reconcile, and her love on him and them talk about the differences. And it's unfortunate that it still ended bad, but either way, we've seen the growth. And it's just like people on the internet love to try to nitpick at all the negative things that may have transpired and all the little shortcomings, but they don't never want to speak up on the positive. And so when you build a whole platform that's nothing but negative, 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 and just nasty rumors, and how long do you think that's going to continue to go on before it gets absolutely disgusting and draining to deal with? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go clock in and work every day and argue with somebody. That's not peaceful to me. I want to make my coin peacefully and go on home. And I feel like people should start treating YouTube like that. Make your coin peacefully and go on and log out and go back to regular life. Don't get too invested in this, because once you start getting emotionally invested where you're arguing with people and people are, people are bringing up certain things and you talking about, and it gets crazy. Miss Cleanup the Mess says DJ is moving in with Roz, and DJ is not going to put up with Franklin's inhumane behavior. Franklin has too much mouth. Yeah, it is gonna get crazy. I smell another falling out. I smell another falling out, honey. I don't think Miss Roz and Sharita gonna last long, because I feel like they're just on two different pages. I think Roz is trying to go in a different direction so she can keep talking about Treese and peace without losing her platform. And I think that Sharita Ash just is thirsty trying to come up on this whole same narrative of we hate Treese, and that's been old, that's been tired, that's been played out. We don't want to hear that no more, baby. We don't heard that for 2 years straight. We tired of that. We know y'all hate her. We know y'all don't want to see her prosper. We already know what y'all think about her parenting. We already know what y'all think about this. We already know all the nasty rumors y'all out here spread, all the nasty lies. We already heard that 30 times over, baby. We ready to move on to something else. It's really tired at this damn point. How much can you say about a person? How much? There's only so much you can say about a person. No matter how good or bad someone is, there is only so much you can say. Like, it's only so much you can say. Hey, the inclusion guru. Hey. Good evening. We were just talking about you, and how you put that letter together. So classy. Hey, girl. Thank you for joining. But yeah, that it's only so long that people are going to want to digest that. After a while, it just get old. And I honestly think that Roz, in the back of her mind, she know that. She know that. Oh, you're welcome, girl. Anytime. But yeah, she know that. She know baby, these people tired of this. These people, they gonna want something different after a while. And these people catching on. And these people finna start complaining and writing these letters, and these people are gonna continue to call out this behavior. And I keep rolling in the mud, and I keep instigating all this stuff. And eventually, if anything blow up, it's gonna be my platform gonna be the first one to go, because I'm the ringleader of all this shit. So let me try to, dress this up a little bit, and bring some order in the court here. But baby, Sharita ain't gonna let that happen, honey. She, she was on that. But you can say you think she do this or third. No, no, we don't want to hear that. It's been said enough. That's what she's trying to tell you. It's been said enough, Sharita. It's time to let it go. It says, truth be told, says, and my girl still ain't pinning on attention. And ain't. She ain't even responding no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, she used to, step off her throne and respond here and there. But it's like, it's at this point, baby, it's 2 years later. Do you know how many positive things that you could have accomplished in 2 years, but you have sat on the internet and dedicated hours and hours and hours and hours to tearing someone down? Like, girl, you could have been like that man, David, ain't this his name? Don't walk from here to there and now he back home. You could have went on a whole spiritual journey in 2 years, a whole healing journey, a whole diet, anything. But you want to sit on the platform and degrade and tell somebody dying, and this person still ain't in jail like y'all said she was gonna be. She still ain't lost her platform like y'all said she was. She still ain't went broke like y'all said she was gonna do. She's still prospering in y'all faces day in and day out, viral video after viral video, and y'all still sitting there looking dumb. Man, go on to find you something productive to do. Hey Tanya. It says, hey Nine Chat, I'm late. Sorry for interruption, but can you do commentary on Armand and Nay? It's a lovely thing to see and talk about. Who is that? Who is Armand and Regine. Yeah, you know what? They are cute. I do like them. I do like them. I think the inclusion guru got Ross Skur. LOL. Kudos, inclusion guru. Yeah, because that's what I said. I think that because she's so classy and well spoken, and because she knows how to deliver the message without being aggressive, maybe she was like, you know what, this lady got a point. This lady has a point. let me sit my ass down somewhere and think about this. She got a point. You know what I'm saying? As much she loves to holler, I know what I'm doing. I'm still getting paid. I'm not going nowhere. My video's still gonna be monetized. Baby, that you're gonna have to switch it up. You're going to have to switch it up, baby. This hell just bought a Benz. Okay. And gonna still level up and going to still level. You cannot. This is what I think that people don't understand on this platform, and this is where I really think that people are delusional, and that's where we separate the people who are intelligent and understanding from the people who are not. You cannot stop what God has planned for somebody. If it's meant for somebody to be rich and famous and successful, they're going to be rich and famous and successful, whether you agree with it or not. There are a lot of people out here with a lot of money, a lot of fame, a lot of riches, a lot of wealth. And, everybody is not always a good person, right? But there's some people who are good people. They're just not perfect. And when I look at Trees, I see someone who is just a regular round the way person who has went through different things in life that a lot of people are afraid to talk about. And her personality has afforded her a lifestyle of luxury, and she is someone who's still learning and growing along the way, and we're able to follow that. And whatever God has in store for her, we can't stop it. We cannot stop it. God's timing is his timing. His plan is his plan. So there's no amount of videos, no amount of petitions, no amount of anything that is going to, stop her, until God say it's time to stop. Period. Now, Laura said that was a message. Thank you. Hey, Reese D. Tanya says, but yes, Teresa doing her thing. She know them. Yes, honey. Yes. Michelle said, you better speak, okay? And that can go for the people, the crazy people in the back too. When God think it's time for that channel to come on down, it's gonna come on down. You cannot rush God's timing. But one thing about it, we can get together and have the conversation and bring awareness. We can do that. And we can continue to push positivity out here in a positive way. That message that the inclusion guru, that was a very well put together way to let somebody know you dead ass wrong. And it don't take all that hooping, hollering, screaming, degrading. It doesn't take all that to let somebody know that. And we need more platforms to come to the forefront to put out those positive messages, because I truly think that, that is the type of stuff that's going to get the change going. Period. Truth be told, that now look at Two Strings making her content every day. No, it's Oh no, it's sad. I mean, okay. It says this is good commentary. Please hit the like button, including bushwashers. Okay, hit the like button, hit the like button. But yeah, you know, it says if you don't have anything else to say, don't say anything at all. Exactly. Positivity, peace. Ain't nobody saying that you can't have commentary channels and give constructive criticism. Like I said, I watched the mommy channels. Baby, they got into it tonight. It went down. I got some constructive criticism for Jazzy and Chrissy. But you can do it in love and in light. And you don't have to degrade people, try to make people feel bad. You don't have to go look up people information. You don't have to go look up nasty rumors on people to try to put it out there. You can give your opinion in a classy way and move on. Once you start trying to dig up information and start making up lies on folks and trying to put two and two together and you getting 35, you in too deep, baby. Pull out. Pull out before this negativity spills over into your real life. And I'm pretty sure everybody got their own share of daily stresses. Nobody need to add no extra stress. Nobody needs to add any extra stress. Period. Lisa says, yes, I've heard the inclusion guru yesterday for the first time. Very positive. I subbed her channel. Very positive. Very positive. And we need more people like that. Very positive. And no shade to anybody else, because if you like to get somebody told and cuss somebody out, ain't nothing wrong with that either. As long as you have balance. As long as you have balance, I'm cool with all of it. But it's just, I think that what a lot of people don't understand about the situation is, it did not have to ever be this deep. And channels like myself and other channels, that's all we've been trying to say. It did not have to be attacking somebody every day just for being them, just for being who they are. Period. The inclusion guru says, thanks you guys, I humbly appreciate you. We appreciate you. That was good. That moved me. That was good. That's right. My whole time my steps up all the way back, it's the same day and out. Right. That's why I say, that's why I try to switch it up, honey. Tomorrow we're gonna talk about the mummies. I know a lot of you, I may not watch them, but I try to watch a variety of different things. I be on here watching mobile home tours. Look, no, dang well, I live in the city. They're not gonna let me put no mobile home nowhere in within these city limits, probably. But I'll be watching, I like pimple popping videos. That's kind of disgusting, but I like that. I watch mukbangs. I watch motivational videos. I watch videos about, entrepreneurship and credit repair. I watch all type of stuff. You have to diversify what you are what you're consuming. You know what I'm saying? And if all you consume is, hey, don't play, hey. But yeah, if all you consume is, we don't like her, we hate her, she did this, she did that, look at how she was wearing that dress, look at how she was wearing that wig, look at how she was feeding her kids, look at this, look at that, look, then do you really think that anything good is gonna come to you, and that's all that you're digesting day in and day out? You don't think that's going to eventually wear on you? You don't think that's going to eventually wear you out? I can't sit through no whole live um of nobody bashing nobody. I can't sit through no whole live of folks arguing and cussing and be this. Nah, I can't do that. I catch up on it because people like to talk about it. I hit the key points. We have a positive, a digestible conversation, and we keep it moving. And that's what Ross should have been doing. So now you don't want to be a part of the problem, but that should have been the mindset from the beginning. And not being a part of the problem starts with accountability and admitting that it's gone too far. You know, me too. Sometimes we have to bring someone's hat to their head. Right. Michelle says it's a fine line between constructive advice and bullying. You have to be careful. Roz is a very mean girl, high school vibes, ugly soul, very ugly soul. When she got on here and told that damn lie, talking about she had a damn IP address for a fake page that I was supposed to be running, and then the page that she was talking about came out and said, "Hey, no, you got the wrong person. This is that," and she ain't say a damn thing to clear it up. I said, "Oh, that's a nasty dealer right there, honey. I can't fool about it like that. You'll tell a bold-faced lie. Don't even try to clear it up." So she definitely has some work to do on her soul, most definitely. It says Teresa's prospering while they're acting like fools. Teresa's wearing red feathers, taking photo shoots, and driving fancy cars. The ops are still renting, living in swamps. They'll never prosper. You won't prosper hating on somebody else. You won't get nowhere when you're hating, honey. You got to be humble and happy for people. And you don't even have to support people, but don't be negative. Don't be preying on nobody's downfall. Yeah, she definitely trying to do damage control. She definitely is. Lisa says, yes, I watch a lot of different channels. I'm not glued to this sector. I view food, fashion, money, comedy, everything. I be on here watching some of everything, honey. Because it's good to, just you don't want to get on here and see people tearing each other down every time. That can become very, very draining. The inclusion guru said, yeah, LOL, Miss Sheila, I just need her to see that none of us have any room to judge anyone, not from a malicious place, just tough content. Right. We all have things in our life that I'm pretty sure that we can go back, and if we could change it, we probably would. Or we have things, or we have decisions that we probably have made that may not have been the best at that time. Or we probably have been in the wrong relationship. We probably made the wrong investment with some money. We probably, it everyone has a story to tell, right? And so, when you dedicate your entire life to chastising someone and putting someone down and in such a harsh and ugly way, do you really, really think you're going to prosper long term? You're not. You're definitely not. Yes, I be on here watching everything, honey. It's okay, Miss Tanya, but yeah, I have to diversify it on this. I watch Tierra, honey. I be watching like Miss Tanya mentioned. I watch Armand and Regine. I can't really watch the couple channels too much, but those two are really cute together. I'll be watching some of everything. Okay, I watch other T channels to talk about some of these young people, the younger YouTubers who be having stuff going on. I'll be watching, trial hauls, DIYs, everything, because who just wants to sit here and focus in on tearing down one person? That's just not cool. Reese says, I leave the drama and hang out in the craft sector. I also learned that a lot of things on YouTube, the drama can be very, very nerve wracking. Like, what I have been doing is I've been putting on YouTube at night and watching those modular home tours, and that just helps me sleep at night. Just looking at the aesthetic of all those different like layouts, and it just does something. It just really calms my mind, or sitting there watching somebody get some earwax out somebody's ear, you know. Those are the type of things that really, it feeds my soul. Now I love to run my mouth, and I think I have a good opinion about most things. So that's where my love for commentary comes in. But you do have to kind of take a step back sometimes and detox from all this drama and mess. And for someone like Roz, who this is all she does, you damn right. At some point, I think that you're gonna have to take a step back and do things differently, because you're gonna run yourself crazy, honey. Okay, you're gonna be somewhere in a straitjacket before it's all said and done with if you don't slow down, ma'am. And that's just real, real spill. Yeah, she needs to hear the tough commentary though. Yep. Mm-hmm. Lisa T says California sees the writing on the wall and don't want to lose that YouTube and Facebook check. But it's kind of like at that age, like, is the money even worth it? Is it even worth the sanity and the mental sacrifice that you have to make arguing with somebody? Like, it takes a lot to argue with somebody on the internet that you do not know. Like, it takes a lot. Like, for the couple days I did it, I was like, I don't see how people do this, because at some point, like, I can't see you, I can't put my hands on you. Why can't we just move on and just agree to disagree? You know? I mean, she said, "Not have you watched Rise of Society? It's jitterbug removal, very good." Oh, you know what? I need to watch that. I love watching relaxing videos. Reese D says there's so much learn on YouTube. Who cares what vloggers are doing daily? Right, so much. Reese says, I do love to watch Heaven on Earth, simple, clean vlogs about a house purchase. Real stuff. Yeah, like, as I'm getting, because I'm going to be 30 in November, you guys. And as I get closer, I'm just like, a lot of this shit don't matter, that people just really focus in on. Like, people are really so uptight about things that just don't goddamn matter. You know what I'm saying? It says it's beautiful, it's unique, it's different. Right. And it's just kind of like, it's going into my birthday. I'm just like, I'm removing any superficial standard deadline. I gotta have this accomplished by this day. No, I'm just gonna live my life with peace and positivity and grace every day. And I'm going to slow roll that thing. Like we say in the country, I'm gonna slow roll it. I ain't trying to be better than nobody. I'm not trying to, so I'm just trying to be great in my own way. The last decade of my life, I have accomplished a lot. I have worked very hard. I have built a really good foundation for my child. I mean, my child, and she just got shout out to my baby honey. She just got chosen for the co-captain of her cheer team today. But yeah, like, I've worked so hard to just really lay a good foundation. I think that foundation is pretty much laid. And now it's just time to build on it, and with peace and love, and not be so uptight about things and judgmental, because sometimes it is easy to look at my life and be like, oh, why is she doing that? But then you have to check yourself and realize, girl, we all doing something that somebody don't agree with. The whole purpose is to love each other through the differences and move forward. That's it. That's all. Them two, they make me so happy. They make my day go on heart jump a beat. It says drama is so draining, but this sector is my guilty pleasure. Yes, this is my guilty pleasure. It's draining, but every now and then when it get good, you have to peep in there like, woo, woo. This is congratulations to your baby. That's the big deal. Thank you. She was so happy. And the thing about it is, I don't have no rhythm. And I thought she was gonna take after me, but she really has been going to cheer practice, and she has been catching on. Like, she catches on so fast. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so grateful that she did not get my rhythm, honey. Because, baby, when I tell you, fun fact about me, I am in a sorority. Okay, I'm an AKA, and in undergrad, we were preparing for a step show, and baby, I broke down crying at practice. Okay, because I just could not do it. I could not get the moves right. I couldn't. I could not get it together. Okay, I got two left feet, literally. Okay, I can do a little jig in the club, bounce my head, do a little twerk, but that's about it. So the fact that she has some rhythm and she's killing it, and they thought enough of her to make her co-captain, I was like, you know what, proud of her. And those are the type of things that make me happy. Tony said it's corny because at the end of the day, still ain't nobody gonna do a damn thing. Okay, say that again. Say that again. It's like, let's just all sweep around our own front door. And if you're going to give the constructive criticism, if you're going to give that motherly advice, do it in love. There's nothing wrong with doing things in love, and you do not have to nitpick. You could have, when it comes to Roz, when I first watched her, she came across as if she could be someone that could possibly be a good mother figure to give out some advice. But then when I heard her start talking, I was like, well, damn, this is very much so nasty and mean. And it's like, it's time to change the narrative. And my advice was, honey, I would have to get Sharita from Rhyme Me, because baby, you want to keep this shit going, and I ain't finna lose my platform fooling around with you. even though the platform, hell, it need to come on down. But you know, thank you, Miss Shelley. Yes, honey. Yes, she is the co-captain of the cheer team. So I am gonna be excited. I'm gonna get her some custom bows. I'm gonna get me some bows to put in my head. You know, I don't want never wigs, so I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna have to get the half up, half down style in my wig, my lace front, you know. You know, but yeah, but I was not gonna keep you all too long, honey. Thank you, Tanya. um all in all, baby, these YouTube streets still going, honey, and I think that the heat is on, and I think that people are feeling the pressure and realize they don't did the most, and it's time to slow it down. You know what I'm saying? We can do this commentary thing. Let's just slow roll it and do it positive. That's it. That's all. But I want to thank you all for hanging in here with me today. I enjoyed y'all tonight, honey. Y'all were with me tonight, and I appreciate you all. And don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you all for just supporting the channel, supporting me when I go live and talk about the topics that you love. Like I said, if you watch the mummies, if you watch my Jazzy Life, Strong Mommy Chrissy, we're gonna talk about that tomorrow night, baby, because it don't went down. It don't went down, baby. They going at it. They tearing each other neck off, but I'm gonna wait till the night pass because I'm pretty sure they're gonna be all light. So we're gonna talk about that tomorrow night. And yeah, I appreciate you all for tuning in. Thank you, Miss Clamp the Mess. And y'all just take your bubble bath tonight, relax, turn you on some rain sounds on your YouTube, drink you some red wine, and just chill and just be thankful that we made it through another day. But I love you all, and I will see you all in my next video. Thank you. Oh, thank you, the inclusion guru. Thank you, sis. Thank you for creating a peaceful place for us to chat tonight. It is my pleasure. And thank you for being so positive. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, I will see you all later. Love y'all. Peace out.